Well, Minister of Higher Education and Training, Dr. Nobuhle Nkabane, has officially launched the National Skills Fund, or NSF Disabilities Program, Phase 1 for the year 2024 as well as 2025, with a budget of 657 million rand. This transformative initiative is set to empower over 10,000 persons with disabilities across South Africa. Well, she's here to tell us more about this great initiative. Minister of Higher Education and Training herself, Dr. Nobuhle Nkabane, in studio with me. Minister, what a great pleasure. Good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome.
I'm good.
I'm good. Minister, look, this is a great initiative, but you and I were just talking off air because the brief says this initiative is actually targeting persons with disabilities across the country, but you're here to talk about the student side of things. So talk to us about this great initiative.
Maybe I should start by correcting the figures because it is my responsibility to account to the public as far as finances is concerned. It is no longer 600 and something million. It is R1 billion that we launched this morning at Blind SA. So it's R1 billion, which is going to benefit 10,200 people with disabilities in South Africa, and it is going to cater for all the provinces, the 9 provinces that we have in the country.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
How are you going to be assisting these 10,000 lucky beneficiaries, Minister?
You know, there is a challenge that we're facing, I believe all of us we know, of high unemployment in the country, and there is one aspect that we want to target. Of the 3.4 million young people who are not in any employment, not in any education, not in any training institutions. So we felt we should come up with this radical skills development program that is going to target those net category in our society, which is 3.4 million young people. So this is going to benefit people between the ages of 14 to 35. Hence, you know that our population is becoming more younger.
Absolutely.
So we need to make sure that we target them. We come up with sustainable programs that are going to then turn around the situation as far as the triple challenges is concerned, and also contribute to economic growth of the country. So we felt we should launch this program this time around because we are actually approaching it in a disability lens, which is more of a government approach, mission-oriented approach, trying to address a number of socio-economic challenges that we're facing in the country. Yeah.
And I suppose, Minister, it's even worse for those that are disabled to actually get employment or even get access to some of the universities. So this is going to, I understand, going to encompass and try and deal with all those challenges. So how does this then specific initiative align with the national priorities, such as the Skills Development Act, as well as the National Development Plan for 2030?
You know, as the country, we set a target of saying we need to have 30,000 artisans by 2030.
Yes.
So we are trying to push to meet those targets. And it is also in line with the National Skills Development Act of saying we need to make sure that we build a capable and a skilled workforce for us to be able to meet our strategic objectives as the government of national unity of the 7th administration. We have set ourselves 3 priorities that we need to meet. So we believe this program is going to then translate to practical projects that are going to respond to those challenges, and also to target or to respond to those key priorities of government, which are 3 that I believe you are aware of.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
Minister. Now, the program aims to train about 10,211 individuals across all the 9 provinces. Please elaborate further on how the training content was actually designed to cater specifically to the needs of those living with disabilities.
You know, because, things are changing. We're in the 4th industrial revolution. We felt we need to also look at issues of digital technology.
Absolutely.
That's one of the skills that they are going to be trained on. And also to look broadly on this discourse of the just energy transition, maybe to also incorporate some of the programs or training programs that are going to respond to the just energy transition. And the president said within that aspect of the just energy transition, we need to look at hydrogen economy, we need to look at energy broadly, which is going to also encompass electricity, as well as, I can't remember the other one, but then
current challenges that we are facing as a country.
Yes, so the programs that we are going to come up with, they are going to respond to the socio-economic challenges that we are facing as the country. That's what we are trying to do, yes.
Absolutely, Minister. Let's further elaborate on that. Are there then specific industries or sectors being prioritized to ensure sustainable employment opportunities after this initiative?
You know, I'm just coming from the conference in China, and amongst the resolutions that we took, we said we need to integrate the industry in our skills development initiatives. So we are in that program as the country. You know, we have a program in our objectives or key priorities as the Department of Work Integrated Learning. So we're trying to advance in that regard as to ensure that there is a balance between access and success.
Absolutely.
We don't train for the sake of training. When they complete the program, they must be either get employment opportunities or either venture into business opportunities through our entrepreneurship development programs.
And that's what I was going to say, Minister, like how will you support, what type of support mechanisms will be in place post-training to ensure that long-term success for the beneficiaries? Very quickly.
Yeah, we don't want to train just for the sake of training.
And give certificates and then they sit at home
work.
and they are not
self-sufficient. And we are going to remain with this 3.4 million of young people who are not in any employment training or anyway.
Minister, great initiative. Thank you so much. Those that are interested, where can they find more information?
You know, we are going to start the recruitment process from January to March, and it is going to be closing in March. Then the training is going to start in April. They must speak to their premiers, they must speak to these organized disability organizations to get access to this opportunity that their government has actually afforded them to empower themselves.
Minister, great having you with us with this great initiative. Thank you so much. We're looking forward to a report back after March as to how many you have actually identified.